This is the third time I've tried recording this goddamn episode. I've done like half a dozen test recordings. They all worked perfectly fine. Let me actually check to make sure that the bloody OBS actually sees my video. OBS claims to be working perfectly fine. All of my test recordings have worked perfectly fine. So will this work perfectly fine? Please. Oops, pardon me, sucker. Hey, what's your beef, pal? Yeah, I'm talking to you. The guy bumps into you and just runs off like that. Unbelievable! Some people are so rude! Third time's the charm, right? That's the saying. Maybe it'll mean something. This guy's waiting over here for you with your money. Oops! Fancy meeting you here. You're pretty dang persistent, buddy. What a pain. Fine, okay? You got me. I'll give you your coins back. Here. And we get our coins back. And there's a star piece. In an earlier recording, I got a random coin. Oh yeah, it's from killing that cockroach. Neat. In the east end of town, we can find Professor Frankly's office here. Oh, hi, there you are, Professor Frankly. What's up? Who's there? Who wants me? Ah, yes, you. Now you, wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence, I'll get it right. It's not Goombrail. It's not a Lizzagoom. I've got it! Oh, Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right? Wow, yes sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, junior at UGoom. Go Goombas! Of course I remember you. Not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You stick out in my mind because you are such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Who? Mario! Professor, he's Mario! You know, the famous one! Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this? We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rougeport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly. Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you types want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's little more than a fairy tale, don't you? Archaeologists and historians have to search for the truth in those fairy tales, though. Me, I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it. Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, we should start by addressing just what the legendary treasure is. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories. Obviously, it's impossible to define the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. The crystal stars? To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. That's how the old saying goes, and with a rhyme that solid, it must be true. Therefore, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must first collect the 7 crystal stars. Oh, hey, I researched some of the written lore behind the treasure, and it kinda matches that old saying. Hold the magical mast aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. The stones of yesterday? Is that referring to the same crystal stars you mentioned? It must be, and we're in luck. It seems the 1,000-year door is located somewhere beneath this very town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map.
What? Humana hibbida hubbida humana homina humala huffala hoofala. Really? You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind? Astounding! This is it! The real thing! The one and only magical map! You, son, are my hero! You're great! Fantastic! Wonderful, even! With this map, we can locate the crystal stars just by holding it up in front of the 1,000-year door!
Great on, Professor!
Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here, then? Goombella? Mario? Let's take the magical map to the 1,000-year door! Off we must go this instant. I'll lead the way to the sewers underneath the town. I bet you didn't know this rotten old thing came off, did ya? We can use this pipe to get down onto the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving. Indeed, let's. Oh wait, hang on a second. Mario, something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. Would you two like to practice your action commands before we descend? The basics of battle, after all. There's actually one I haven't shown off yet, so let's get into this. We've seen jumps before. We've seen guarding before. We've seen the hammer before. But now he's got a new technique for us. This time, press B at the exact moment the enemy attack lands. Goombella, try to attack Mario one more time, yeah. With absolutely perfect timing, press B for a super guard. See, you turned the foe's attack back on him. I mean her. That's a super guard. If you do a super guard with B, you take no damage, and damage your enemies in return. There's some exceptions to that. You only deal damage to the enemy if they make contact with you, but a super guard will always make you take no damage. But super guards are harder to do than standard guards. Choose wisely between them. And that concludes Action Commands 101. And we're done here. Well, I do believe we're now all set for our quest. Down below we go. Hop onto the pipe and press A to enter it. Yep, there we go. And here we are in the Rougeport sewers. Hey man, what's up? You think it's cool just to waltz your way into our underground? Typical. You surface level snobs are so stuck up. Ooh, I get to see the sun. I like to breathe clean air. Ooh. Heh, yeah, come over here, scruffy mustache man. We're gonna teach you some proper manners. Leave him alone. Can't do academics and a world-famous hero wander the sewers of a port town in peace? If this is your usual greeting to visitors, then you must have learned it down here, because it stinks. Ouch, that was cold. What, you're too good for a fight? If you ain't looking to tussle, then stay out of the sewer. Nobody doesn't start a fight with us. Nobody! Let's get 'em! A Goomba, Spiky Goomba, and a Paragoomba. My, the whole Goomba family tree. The only one I should warn you about is that fellow in the middle, a Spiky Goomba. See that spike on his head? Well, jump on that and you're the one who will take damage. A Paragoomba's airborne, so your hammer won't reach. You'll have to jump for him. You get what I'm saying? Study your opponent before you choose an attack method. And be ready for those tricky action commands while attacking and blocking. Now, go get him! Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. You can press Y to change the order you two attack in. You can attack first if you feel like it, Goombella. Don't forget that. I'll just be over here watching you two of you from a safe distance, but good luck. Yeah, let's start with Goombella and tattle on the Goomba.
That's a Goomba. Yeah, I'm one of those in case you hadn't noticed. It says here, Goombas are underlings of underlings. No standout features to note. That's totally rude! Maximum HP is 2, attack power is 1, and defense is 0. Oh, I kinda get the underling thing now. Yeah, Goombas aren't too tough. Ah, damn it, I missed! That's more like it. I do often have trouble getting them when they attack the back number like that. That's a spiky Goomba. A spiky-headed Goomba. What a creative name. Maximum HP is 2, attack is 2, and defense is 0. Guess that spike helps boost its attack compared to the average Goomba. The addition of the spike means you'll have hurt your feet if you jump on it. Duh. Yeah, let's hammer that guy. Boom. Why are they all attacking Mario? Come on, stop that. You can attack Goombella at least once. They're supposed to have a higher chance of hitting the character in front. That's a Paragoomba, basically a Goomba with wings. I'm jealous. Maximum HP 2, attack 1, defense 0. You can't hammer it when it's flying, but rough it up with a jump and it'll totally plummet. If it loses its wings, does it become a regular Goomba for the rest of its life? No one ever talks about this. Oh, it has cursor memory. Don't forget that. There we go, 10 star points. Owie! Ha! Later on, losers. That felt awesome! Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where they came from, and they'll all have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them while in the field. Attack successfully and you can perform a first strike when you enter battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him as you go into battle. Sounds good. But first, we gotta go this way. Oop, come on, you. There. I much prefer the pipes in the original because you just tap down on them while standing on it. And you just get to go in. Oh, I missed the first strike. Well, these guys are still perfectly easy. There we go. Super quick battle. There, that's gone. Most flying enemies will fly down at you, so you can actually first strike them with your hammer, even though you ordinarily aren't allowed to do that. Also, he's got an item. He's allowed to use that. If you don't kill him before he uses the fire flower, he might just use it, and you can't guard items. He also has a chance to drop it, but he didn't do that this time. Actually, this is the first item we're getting. You can use items to attack enemies or replenish heart points. You can open the menu with plus and then choose gear from the item screen, or you can press up on the D-pad to skip right to gear. Shoot! I'm trying to get Goombella's, stylish command, but I'm not getting it. I've gotten it before. It's right as she leaves the ground to jump. There's a fire flower for us. Want to replace the one that the guy didn't drop. There we go. That guy disappears as soon as he sees us. Oh, I missed. Would you mind? Thank you. There we go. Get rid of this guy, and then let's tattle the other one. That's a Spinia, a totally weird creature made of thin, papery boards. It certainly looked unique. No one knows much about these creatures, actually. Max HP 3, attack 1, defense 0. Its attacks are super swift, but it should be pretty easy. Just give it a hee-ya! They're a lot easier to guard than it looks. They may go pretty quick, but you'll get them. Let's see if I can get the styling this time. There we go. Right as she leaves the ground to jump. Enemies sometimes drop hearts that'll restore your health, and flower points that restore your flowers, although we don't have anything that uses those yet. And up here, we've got this mysterious chest. Hey, you! Can you hear me? You can? That must mean you're the hero of legend! Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Everyone else, nothing. See? Long ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this chest. It was a real drag. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this? Mario, a word with you. I'm not exactly confident that we can trust this chest. Yeah, you're certainly not the legendary hero. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for crystal stars. Well, drat. I just said it out loud! What's wrong with me? Oh, yeah? Searching for the crystal stars now, are you? So you really are a hero. Well, you're definitely gonna need my help if you hope to get those bad boys. So first you should look for the key to this chest, and use it to let me out, definitely. Not sure how this chest guy would know anything about crystal stars. What do you think we ought to do? Well, I know my vote gets you finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. This is what the key looks like, by the way. Come on, being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, old great legendary hero. We saw that key on a platform just off of this cliff. And there it is, black key. Super simple. So let's go ahead and open this box. Whoa, 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 you brought the key. Yes! Oh man, I owe you big. Yes! Thank nothing! Fools! Oh boy, did you fall for it! I burned you! What, you think I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm gonna spread a little of the suffering I've endured in that stupid box! Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks! I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse upon you! Buggly wuggly woo! You're cursed! Enjoy that curse, sucker! You got what you deserved! You wanna hear all about the sweet curse I just dropped? Then listen well! From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn into a paper airplane. Trembling yet? Suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse! Oh, I can't help but chortle. You're doomed! This curse is pretty rough, I guess, so I suppose I owe it to explain it to you. Ready? If you stand on an airplane panel like this one, the floor will start to glow. Yeah, okay, you're on the panel. Now try pressing Y, and BAM! You're a paper airplane. You'll control your tiny paper plane self by tilting left stick forward and back. The plane will rise if you tilt L in the direction behind you. However, if you keep tilting L too much, you'll slow down, and start to fall back to the ground. Once you start to rise, stop tilting L. Timing is key. Try it now and suffer total aerodynamic humiliation! Yeah, this might be a while. There we go. Once you've had enough airplane game, press B to deplane and get back to normal. So, be honest, do you fully understand the peril this curse has bestowed upon you? Yes, I get it. Farewell, you foolish fool! Man, Franziska von Karma has gotten quite the makeover. So, wow. Just wow. What was that guy's beef? Hopefully, his beef isn't making the audio not record. But we certainly have access to plane. You'll automatically turn back to normal if you hit a wall or something. Oh, Mario, Goombella, look at that! Is that the 1,000-year door? I can't believe it's real. So the legends are all true. Come, let's move closer. And we'll be heading up closer to the 1,000-year door next time on Paper Mario, the 1,000-year door. Assuming my recording ever functions. Which it should have. I made a bunch of test recordings that all worked. But I suppose that doesn't mean anything. See you guys then.